was less of a once upon a time, and it's more of an each and every single year. When the white death of winter rolls around and it totally engulfs all of the vacant countrysides and the tiny rural towns that are sprinkled across the tippy top of this northern hemisphere. And when this winter rolls around, it totally freezes up the ground. Life is forced to stand completely still as if it was uncontrollably spellbound. But then comes the magic of spring. It's swiftly swooping in and it's changing everything. And life rises again as it is sprung in full swing. This epic sort of murder, and then winter came and left and it left the world looking dead. Spring came around, bringing the beauty in its fervor. Now these tulips are abloom, and life is being exhumed from the frosty, nasty rave. Winter had left the bean, it's waking after many months of resembling human veins. Every single tree that we see is slowly starting to show its leaves, and shortly thereafter become a shading canopy. Light shines through, turning them into a brand new masterpiece, completed with every possible shade of green, standing tall above the ground while the roots fan out and growing strong beneath it. They blindly hunting in an endless search, twisting and turning their way through this recently loose deep thought dirt, taking advantage of a fully revitalized new earth. Spread, moving, pushing, pulling, winding, grinding, expanding out to each and every possible side, feasting upon every single nutrient that's needed to survive and thrive. Meanwhile, the lakes are shimmer when they glisten. The water appears crystalline when it's looked at from a distance. A glass of views will exhibit many different shades of blue, gently weaving entirely through it. Not yet had been disrupted by these melodies that are shifting intricate. Pulley systems constantly loudly screeching, propelling rolling glass, constructing a fiberglass, quickly surfing across the top of the surface. It's spewing gasoline and tow is a victim of inertia. A mechanized opera, it's the sculptor in the aqua, is the liquid toxic trenches blended together at the top. But a fish dip, dive, duck and dodge underneath this wall of death, free to swim along, mouths wide open singing songs while they glide. They hope it stays so low that the gills to the side don't inhale and choke on any of the toxins mankind left behind. Back up under land, caterpillars meditating deep in concentration, residing in a makeshift nest that each one had personally created to spend weeks quietly in hiding underneath the magical blanket, either comatose or somewhere close or finally awaken, immediately proceeding just to break themselves free of the binding proteins that house changed and saved them, emerging fully converted into a new improved version of itself. Yet something else that's entirely new. They traded in these short, flimsy legs for stunning, elegant wings. Now no more crawling on the ground. Never again will they fall down. They lift up, flapping their new wings up and down, taking off right to the skies, moving fully anew with the ability to fly. Free to go explore the same world that it was before, only now with a much better perspective inevitably in store. So is this all just a relatively simple adaptation, or truly evolutionary advanced transformation? Whatever it may be invokes in me this revelation, head to toe it's all engulfing and it's totally overwhelming. I'm feeling as if I am drowning in this all surrounding jealousy, due to the realization that I don't have any fucking chance of choice to instantly just go and morph into who, what, or where it is that I actually wanna be. But dude, you gotta relax, just breathe, take a single little glance at the overall expanse. What was recently a white wonderland? I let your retina and iris do a dance, while your brain simultaneously attempts just to fully comprehend the incredibly vast array of colors on display. Fields made of yellow turn into straight lines, brown and green. Hills gently rolling along, polished purple seams. Concrete painted boxes flow in a stationary stream as homogenized gardens seems to be edging in between. The bumblebees come just constantly buzzing steady as they clumsily are jumping and slowly rushing me to leave, sucking all of the pollen out and quickly bouncing off to repeat, leaving trails of liquid golden breadcrumbs falling from their feet. The bees go home to cooking and the sunny feast. It's guaranteed to be infinitely sweeter than anything you could imagine in your wildest of dreams. And knowing that this meal is shortly coming just to pass the time and they just actually celebrate with some dancing and romancing with the flowers that are left behind. Find a different kind of fun in their reproductive ovens. The crisp, windy breezes briskly sweeping through with ease, forcing all of the latest little plans synchronized at a dancing dance, and in perfect orderly fashion bow down at the ending, humbly bending at their knee. The curtain calls, nighttime falls, 50 different shades of gray suddenly get swarming in and clustered up on high. Clouds are rumbling in the morning, there's a swelling in the skies, teardrops filling in its eyes, with absolutely zero shame. The entire heavens begin to cry. Well, I guess the Big Blue was so absolutely swoon about watching Mother Nature simply doing what she do. Well, it's less of a once upon a time, and it's more of an earlier this song when I told you that the white death of winter rolls around and it engulfs all of the vacant countrysides and the tiny rural towns. Well, I forgot the most important part of what really goes down, because it's actually what springs up. It's the fusion of life, love, earth, and death functioning together in an eternal cycle as one. Winter came around now.